Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome back to our Quran and Tajweed channel, and specifically to this special series, a series of videos in which we try to remove the confusion and to sort out the tricky letters or the tricky sounds. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu salam ala rasulillah. Today's couple of sounds will be Sad and Seen. They are not very tricky, but for some people, they can be mixed up, right? So sometimes they say seen when they mean sad, or they can say sad when they mean seen. So let's see the difference between them and also practice some minimal pairs or pairs of words in which we have these two sounds separately, and also we'll see how they can affect the meaning. Sad and Seen, in terms of makhraj, in terms of the area of articulation, they are from the same area. It's the tip of the tongue getting close to the alveolar ridge, to the area just above the upper teeth. Same for the Seen. Sad and Seen, because they are from aswat as-safir, meaning the whistling sounds. So for the whistling to happen, the air stream gets narrower and narrower between the tip of the tongue or the front part of the tongue that goes forwards and up as well to narrow down the airway between the tongue and the alveolar ridge, or the area just behind the upper teeth. So if they are from the same area of articulation, so what's the difference? The difference is in the back, is at the back of the tongue. Look at the back of the tongue. Here, the back of the tongue is lowered because seen is harf istifal, is a low sound. For the sad, the back of the tongue goes up to be close to the palate, to the soft palate at the back of the mouth, because it's harf isti'la, or high letter. Some people prefer to call it heavy. Yes, it's heavy or high letter, and this is, the Seen is low, is a low or light letter. So pay attention to the difference in this, the manner of articulation. So the place of articulation is the same, which is the front part of the tongue going forward, close to the alveolar ridge, without touching the alveolar ridge, just narrowing down the airway in between. And then the difference is in the manner of articulation. Place of articulation is the same, but manner of articulation is different, because the back of the tongue here goes up for the sad to make it high, and for the Seen it goes down to make it low. So let's practice that. Us, as, us, as, right? Let's practice with examples, inshallah, so it can be easier. Sad and Seen, initial letters in words, in minimal pairs of words with one sound that makes a difference in meaning. Let's, as usual, practice together. Sabbaha, sabbaha, and then compare these two. Sabbaha, sabbaha. Okay. Salih, salih. Saddan, saddan. Sadid, sorry. Sadid, sadid, sadid. Surah, surah, right? So surah is a picture or a photo. Surah is a chapter of the Quran. Suratul Layl, Suratul Baqarah, and so on. So surah with seen, surah, and surah with sad. All right. Let's see how they will sound in the middle of the words. يصلح, يسلح. أحصنت, أحسنت. أصر أسر يصحبون يسحبون عصى عسى. Look at the difference in meaning as well. عصى عسى. And finally, let's look at the sad and sin when they are the last, when each of them is the last letter in the word. Probably this can be more practical and more helpful because when it's the last sound, you can emphasize it in a certain way. قارص قارس خميص خميس حرس حرس نكص نكس مص مس. Right? So these are some examples of sad and sin in different positions of the words. And as you can see, they can make a big difference in meaning. So don't mix them up. Make sure sad is as a high letter. The back of the tongue goes up close to the palate, the soft palate at the back of the mouth. And for the sin, the back of the tongue is lowered down as we've seen on the pictures earlier. Right? So thank you very much for watching, and if you still need any help or you're still confused about anything, please let me know. Drop me a comment. I'll be more than happy to help, inshallah, and see you soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.